A helpful way to think about the Friend of Medium membership tier is that it's a multiplier on your impact and your influence on the writers that you read on Medium. Your engagement as a reader is going to go much further as a friend of Medium. It also means that you can share paywalled stories from other writers with your friends and family. When they engage with a writer's story, that will contribute towards their writer pay as well. There are two benefits to becoming a friend of Medium on medium.com. First, when you read a paywalled story, the writer of that story is going to earn 4 times more money than if you had read that story if you were just a regular Medium member. Secondly, if you want to share a paywalled story, you can share the link even with non-members, and A, they will be able to read it even if they don't have a Medium membership, and B, when they do read it, when they engage with it, the writer of that story will still earn money. Typically, sharing friend links with non-members means that you don't earn money when they read, because the way that we pay writers is when paying Medium members engage with their stories. That's the short version. Let's get into the long version if you want to know more about how Friend of Medium works and whether you should think about getting this membership. So if you're just a regular Medium member, which you can see on this profile I have because I have the little golden star on my icon, this means that you can read any story on Medium. And when you do read a story on Medium that's been paywalled, the writer's going to earn a little bit of money for your engagement because you're a paying Medium member. If you're not a Medium member, you can only read stories that the writer has chosen not to paywall. So if you're not a member, you would be able to read stories like this and like this, but you would not be able to read this one. You can tell because it has a little golden star indicating that this writer has chosen to paywall that story, whereas this writer has not chosen to paywall this story. As a Medium member, if you share this story, if you want to share this link with people, you can share this with members, no problem. They'll be able to read it. But if you try to share the friend link, you'll see that only the writers of this story and those who are friends of Medium will be able to share this link further beyond the paywall. So just to show you what that looks like, here's an incognito window, here's that paywalled story, and this is what I run into because I don't have an account, I don't have Medium membership. I'm going to hit the paywall because the writer has chosen to paywall this story. Now if I go onto my main account, which you can see is a friend of Medium because I have the little heart icon here in the profile, and I want to share this story, I can copy the friend link, again because I'm a friend of Medium, so I get the friend link, and if I share this with a non-member, you'll see that even though I'm still not signed in, I'm still not a member, or let alone have an account, I can still read the story without hitting the paywall because I'm accessing it through the friend link that I shared. And not only that, because as a friend of Medium, because you're paying this higher membership fee, when non-members read a story through your membership fee, the writer of the story is still going to earn money for that engagement, for that reading activity. So in short, being a friend of Medium means that you're supporting the writers who you read most. It means that you're giving them a little bit of extra money, and it also means that you're helping support the platform that you hopefully love. The most common misconception I see with Friend of Medium is that some writers believe that if they become a friend of Medium, they will earn 4 times more. It's not the case. This is purely an altruistic membership. It's you choosing to give back to the writers that you love. It's you choosing to support those writers and try to help them a little bit with your reading activity. Hopefully that cleared up all your questions about Friend of Medium. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comments of this video. And if you want to know more about the membership, I'll include the links to Medium membership and Friend of Medium membership in the video description. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.